So, Lou, you know what time it is?
No, what time is it?
It's time for me to say, welcome to Wrestlemania Trivia.
Welcome to TFS 501, the Jfew Show podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's
Ric-Hard saying, I'm back as the host for Wrestlemania Trivia. Woo!
And that's
the one-man band. I'm gonna get my title back.
and that's Jfew.
Defending, conquering, world champion Jfew in the house.
And a special guest, that's
Jeffrey, the future host of the show, when Omos wins the title.
yes.
Not happening, folks.
Yes, folks, welcome to TFS 501, otherwise known as the Jfew Show podcast. Let me tell you something, folks. From the highest mountain to the lowest valleys and everywhere in between, we are the beast of the East, the best in the West. You are listening to TFS Pod. Yes, folks, in this episode, we are doing Wrestlemania Trivia. And the host for this is going to be Ric-Hard.
Woo! All right, folks, let me do my game show intro. We've got today in the audience, it's 24/7 Lou.
Yay!
And then, first contestant, he is hailing from parts unknown, Jeff. All right, cool. All right, that's fine. The audience, I get it. Debut match, we get it. The former Trivia King of 2020. Here to reclaim his crown, the one-man band.
Yeah.
Correction, 2021.
Okay.
But still.
20. That's right, 2021. Jeez, I got my years mixed up.
It's all right.
And the returning, the reigning, defending, undisputed, not really, Trivia King, Jfew.
Thank you guys. What can I say? Yes, I am a model.
Yeah, all right, folks. That's great. Introductions aside, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Here are the rules. There are 16 questions on this trivia quiz in honor of the number of matches on the WrestleMania that currently holds the record for the longest single-night runtime, WrestleMania 35. Ooh. The questions are broken down into 3 groups. The first 8 questions are worth 1 point. Questions 9 through 15 are worth 2 points. And question 16 is potentially worth 3 points. And it will serve as the tiebreaker or just in case we need a final round. Needless to say, the first 8 questions are easier than the last 8 questions. And I will ask each competitor to pick a question out of the first 15. If the first person fails to get the answer correct, the next competitor, who would have been in the order, has a chance to go next and has a chance to steal the point or points. An important note, some questions have unique special stipulations attached to them. So if you hear this sound, you have chosen a special question.
Ooh.
Once the first 15 questions are answered, question number 16 is in reserve for sudden death. May the best competitor win. The order.
Sounded like glitch.
The order will be Jfew, one-man band, and Jeff with final advantage.
My name is Jeff.
So, Jfew, you pick first, 1 through 15. What is your question?
So, question. This is all about WrestleMania 35?
This is all about WrestleMania in general. There are only 16 questions because there were 16 matches at WrestleMania 35. Worth remembering if you want to have a leg up on one of the questions.
All right, so try to take it easy and not risk too much. Okay, I'm going to go with one of the easier questions. Let's go with question number 3.
Wow, right off the bat!
Damn it.
Special question chosen. This one.
Damn.
All right, so here we go. Special question. This
That's the
one.
one I was gonna choose too. Jesus.
Everyone, take it easy. All right, so let me start off with this. It is still just worth 1 point, but there is a special stipulation. There is extra bonus point afterwards.
Oh.
So nobody chime in after if he gets the question correct. And yes, if he doesn't, the next person has a chance to get the bonus quiz.
Cool.
So, here's your question. Which of the following individuals has not had a match against Vince McMahon at WrestleMania? A. Bret Hart. B. Shane McMahon. C. Hulk Hogan. D. Donald J. Trump. E. Shawn Michaels. Or F. All of the above have had a match against Vince McMahon at WrestleMania.
D. Donald Trump. Final answer.
Donald Trump. That is correct!
Yes.
1 point. Now, wow, Lou, that's the part where you cheer. We know who you're rooting for. I guess. Yeah, all right. All right. So here we go. 4 bonus point. 1 bonus point. Jfew, this is not multiple choice. If you can name the 2 wrestlers and the special guest referee who participated in the Battle of the Billionaires match representing Trump and Vince McMahon, you get a bonus point.
Name the wrestlers and
the 2 wrestlers and the special guest referee.
Okay, the first wrestler in that match was Umaga. The second wrestler was Bobby Lashley, and the special referee was damn, they cut his hair. Referee was
They did cut his hair.
The referee was, oh my god. I wanna go on a wild guess. I'm gonna say it was Stone Cold. Final answer.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct! Wow!
He was trying to make us suspenseful. He knew.
He knew.
No, I was I've seen it so many times.
Whatever.
Wow! Right off the gate, without even planning it, Jfew has 2 points on the board. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Okay. One-man band.
All right. Since he picked 3, which was what I was gonna pick, since it's my birthday, 3-3. I guess I'm just gonna have to go with. I'm gonna go with 8.
Question number 8,
yeah.
Which is worth still 1 point. Here we go. Who gave John Cena his first loss in a singles match at WrestleMania? A. Miz. B. Shawn Michaels. C. Randy Orton. D. The Rock. E. Triple H. Or F. None of the above.
Okay. First loss at WrestleMania, right? Okay.
First loss in a singles match.
And a singles match
very
at
important.
WrestleMania.
It's a very key difference.
Oh, man. And the choices are The Miz, Randy Orton,
Miz, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Triple H, or none of the above.
For some reason, I'm gonna go with Randy Orton.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
God damn it.
Jeff! You
Yes,
have a
sir.
chance to steal.
Oh, here's the easy one. The Miz.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
That is correct!
Nah, man, I messed up.
For the record, OMB, Randy Orton did give John Cena his first loss at WrestleMania, but it was in a triple threat.
That's what it was.
It was in a triple threat match with Triple H there also.
God damn it. I knew I messed up. No.
Wasn't John Cena's biggest loss at WrestleMania losing Brie Bella? Oh.
Hey, some would say probably not.
No.
No.
No comment.
I think he won that one.
Yeah, from what I've been hearing, I think he won that one for real.
Yeah.
All right. We're getting off topic here. Yeah. Jeff, way to go on that steal. Look at that.
What a steal.
All right, Jeff. Your turn. What question do you go with?
Then we go with number 10.
Number 10. Look at that. First person to go with 2 points.
2 points.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh man, this is actually a favorite question of mine. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Listen very carefully, folks. As of this recording, there have been 7 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royals. 6 of them have taken place on an actual WrestleMania event, and 1 occurred at the SmackDown prior, that being the most recent one. What wrestler is the only wrestler to have participated in all 6 of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royals that took place at WrestleMania? A. Goldust. B. Bo Dallas. C. Heath Slater. D. Curtis Axel. E. Fandango. Or F. Titus O'Neil.
I'm going with Heath Slater.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
That is correct! Because it is time! That sound signifies that it is time for a Slater fact! Number 4, Heath Slater is the only wrestler to have competed in all of the first 6 of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royals that occurred at WrestleMania since WrestleMania 30.
I knew right away when you said this is my favorite question and you said Heath Slater, like, oh, you knew it.
Exactly. It was a setup.
That was a dead giveaway.
It was a dead giveaway.
I should have kept quiet.
No.
Oh, man.
God.
Woo! You guys are doing really well on this one, though, I gotta say.
Yeah.
We have a good tie going on. There's only 3 questions in.
Wait, actually, just in the lead.
He is in the lead. I was going to say he's got 3.
Sorry, 3 points for Jeff, 2 for Jfew, and 0 for the one-man band.
Hey, but
you,
it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. It really is anybody's game.
And for you too, Lou. So.
I'm in the audience.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to throw you in there.
He's getting the and also in the ring treatment. All right, folks. Here we go. This is actually exciting. I'm getting goosebumps. Jfew,
Oh,
what is your question?
Let's go with wait, what was Jeff's number that he picked?
He picked 10.
All right, let's go with 12.
Let's go with 12. Here we go. He went for 2 points.
2 puntos.
Here we go. And I told you they get harder as the higher number you go. So here we go. What women's wrestler currently holds the record for most wins and 0 losses at WrestleMania? That is to say, they have won the most times without taking a loss at WrestleMania. A. Trish Stratus. B. Tori Wilson. C. Sable. D. Chyna. E. AJ Lee. Or F. Eva Marie.
Damn, they all so fine.
I picked the best. The best.
All right, so the most wins.
The most wins and 0 losses. Not most wins of all time, just most wins with 0 losses.
Most wins with 0 losses. So technically, no losses, and it could be whatever number of wins.
Yep.
Okay, you have China. Wait, give me the women again.
Okay, all right, here we go. Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus.
Tori Wilson. Sable.
Sable.
China.
Tori Wilson.
AJ Lee.
China. AJ Lee.
Eva Marie. There you go. There you go. This is a tough one, I know. I wouldn't be able to guess this one.
I am going to say, wow, bro. Did China fight? She did have some matches. She never lost. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take a wild guess here. I'm gonna say China. Final answer.
Final answer. That is incorrect!
Damn you!
Ooh.
One Man Band, you have the chance to steal 2 points and get yourself on the board.
Oh boy. Okay. So it's not China. So the other ones are Sable, Tori Wilson, AJ Lee, and who else?
AJ Lee, Trish Stratus, 3.
China would have been my choice, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna go into the memory banks.
Just don't go into the wrong visual bank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. Damn it. I know AJ Lee was in some, but no. Damn it, man. All right. You know what? For whatever reason, it's going in my head, and I remember seeing her in WrestleManias when I was a teenager.
Which head are you talking about? Oh,
which one? You got jokes. Oh man, I'd be like, what? I'm gonna go Sable. Final answer.
That's your final answer.
Yeah, we're fine.
All right. This one deserves it. That is correct!
damn.
Oh my god.
So here we go. Let me break down the records. Trish Stratus has 3 wins, 2 losses. Tori Wilson has 2 wins, 1 loss due to the WrestleMania 25 Battle Royal, and a draw against the Miller Lite Catfight Girls. Whatever. China officially has 2 wins, 0 losses, and AJ Lee also has 2 wins, 0 losses. Sable currently holds the record for 3 wins and no losses. She beat
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I remember she was in a tag team with Mark Merrow in 14.
Yeah, she beat Goldust and Luna Vachon. WrestleMania.
Wow, she's undefeated. She's like the Taker of women.
Yeah, I guess. 3-0.
But she is conquered by Brock Lesnar now.
Yeah. Ironically enough, the Beast's wife has a pretty impressive WrestleMania record. But
how about that?
Way to go, Drew! One Man Band, no mistake. Drew on the board, 2 points.
And a pick.
And you go next. Here you go. Chance to get the lead if you want.
Well, I'm gonna go for it. Number 11.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. All right. This actually is another special question. But it actually works. It works in reverse. It works in reverse for this one. Just like there was one 1-point question that is worth 2. That could have been worth 2 points. There is a 2-point question that you can reduce for 1 point and have a safety net if you want. Okay. So here we go.
Okay.
there are actually a handful of WrestleMania events that didn't see a championship match take place as the main event. Which of the following WrestleMania events did have a championship match in the main event? Your options are, I will give you the number and the year it took place. And then there's an addendum if you choose to opt for it.
Okay.
Your options are A, WrestleMania 29, B, WrestleMania 28, C, WrestleMania 26. Oh, my mistake, I forgot the year. WrestleMania 29, 2013. WrestleMania 28, 2012. WrestleMania 26, 2010. WrestleMania 11, 1995. WrestleMania 8, 1992. And WrestleMania 1, 1985. And for the record, you're looking for the one that did have the championship match in the main event. The rest of them don't.
Wow.
And your addendum is, if you want, I can tell you of a championship match that took place. It'll either be a World or WWE Championship match that took place at that event. But if you opt for that, the question is only worth 1 point.
Okay.
So
do you choose to take the addendum or not?
No, I'm gonna go for it.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so we said WrestleMania 29, right?
WrestleMania 29, that's correct. That's the option A.
All right, so we're looking for the WrestleMania that did have the title as the main event.
Yep, that's correct. WrestleMania 29, by the way, took place in 2013.
Yes, and
That was twice in a lifetime. Goodness. So WrestleMania 29 was, it was Rock versus Cena. And Jesus Christ.
So it was WrestleMania 29.
You've also got WrestleMania 28.
You said 28, correct?
Yep, 28 is option B. 26.
Okay, 28 was option. 26 was option C. Okay.
11, which took place in 1995.
I remember that one. I remember watching it.
WrestleMania 8, which took place in 1992. And WrestleMania 1, which took place in 1985. Those are your options.
Well, you know what? All right. I think I already gave it away right there because, yes, WrestleMania 29, which took place in New York, was main event John Cena versus The Rock because The Rock was the champion at the time. He took it from CM Punk at Royal Rumble 2013. And I'm gonna go with that one. Final answer.
Final answer.
Yes, sir.
That is correct! Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Dude, you got it down to the city and everything. Wow.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes.
Because twice in a lifetime. Because I remember the whole build-up. I remember the whole freaking build-up to that. It was a 2-year build. It was basically, to preface it real quick, I know we're cut on time, but real quick. It was May 2011. John Cena was the champion. And, in fact, The Rock's 39th birthday was around that time. And John Cena came up to him and he said, I got a gift for you. The WWE Championship, and I will hold it until WrestleMania. That was 28. So he was supposed to be the champ till 28, but CM Punk came along. So CM Punk obviously goes on this tirade of being the champ for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to, I think that's probably why they decided to make twice in a lifetime, because CM Punk got in the way. And the whole build-up, again, when they decided to do twice in a lifetime, Rock beat him in 2012 down here in Miami. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
And he decides, okay, we're going to do it again. And then that time, Rock ended up taking it from CM Punk at Royal Rumble 2013 and became a transitional champion, and then to John Cena. Yeah, wow, how about that?
Yeah.
Talk about a build.
Yeah. And for the record, if anybody cares, WrestleMania 28 was Rock Cena once in a lifetime, no title on the line. That was the main event. WrestleMania 26 was Taker versus Shawn Michaels, career versus streak. WrestleMania 11 was Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam Bigelow in the main event.
Yes,
no title.
I remember that.
Mhm.
1992, WrestleMania 8 was Hulk Hogan versus Sid Justice, no title. And WrestleMania 1 was Hogan and Mr. T versus Paul Orndorff and
Yeah.
Roddy Piper.
Yep, I remember that. I remember watching it back at least.
One-man band! You are in the lead with 4 points. This is incredible.
Man.
You guys are doing amazing right now.
Oh,
Give,
man.
audience, give them a round of applause. All right, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
All eyes are on you. Will you take the lead? That's up to you. What is your question?
What number's available?
You've got 1, 2, 4 through 7, 9, and then 13 through 15.
Let's go with number 15.
Wow.
Either
Not only did he go with a
home.
2-point, he went with a 2-point question, but he went with technically the hardest one by my metric. I think it's pretty hard. We're going to see what happens here. Here we go. Are you ready, Jeff?
Let's go.
As of right now, in the history of WrestleMania, there are only 2 wrestlers who have gone into a WWE World or Universal title match on 3 occasions. This is the only time they've been in title matches at WrestleMania. And on all 3 occasions, they were the challenger, and on all 3 occasions, they won the match. And the names of these 2 wrestlers are A. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Seth Rollins. B. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker. C. The Undertaker and Seth Rollins. D. Randy Savage and Seth Rollins. E. Ric Flair and The Undertaker. Or F. Randy Savage and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And all 3 were the challengers, right? Not champions at the time.
The only time these people have only been in WrestleMania title matches for a World, Universal, or WWE title, whatever's the world title or the main event title at the time. The only time they've been involved in those matches they've both been involved on 3 occasions. They've never gone in as champ. They've both been involved 3 times. On all 3 times they were the challenger, and on all 3 times they walked away with the win.
Repeat the picks again.
No problem. Your options are Stone Cold Steve Austin and Seth Rollins. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker. The Undertaker and Seth Rollins. Randy Savage and Seth Rollins. Ric Flair and The Undertaker. Randy Savage and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm going with Stone Cold and Seth Rollins.
Stone Cold and Seth Rollins. Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
Jeff? That is incorrect.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is it's called the hardest question for a reason. Jfew! You have a chance to steal 2 points. You have a chance to steal 2 points.
All right, repeat the question and the remaining answers.
Okay. So, Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker. The Undertaker and Seth Rollins. Randy Savage, Seth Rollins. Ric Flair and The Undertaker. Or Randy Savage and Stone Cold.
A lot of Randy Savage in there. What's the question again?
These are individuals who have only been involved in 3 World, WWE, or Universal title matches. They've only been involved in the WrestleMania history. On all 3 occasions, they walked in as the challenger, and on all 3 occasions, they won the match.
They walked in as the challenger.
This means they've never walked in as champion. They've always, every time they've gone to WrestleMania, it was to challenge for one of the main event titles. And they did it 3 times, and on all 3 times they won.
All 3 times they won. All 3 times they walked in as challenger, and all 3 times they won. So this man, boom, okay, he did do that one. That the other one. Hold on, I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, it's a head scratcher.
Yeah, this is tough.
Okay, so I can eliminate that guy. Sorry.
I can eliminate him.
Repeat the answers again. I'm sorry.
No worries. All right. Austin and The Undertaker. Undertaker and Seth Rollins. Randy Savage and Seth Rollins. Ric Flair and The Undertaker. Or Randy Savage and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Those are your remaining answers.
What was the Undertaker ones with again?
It's Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker and Seth Rollins, and Undertaker and Ric Flair.
And the answer without the Undertaker.
And the answer without the Undertaker is Randy Savage and Seth Rollins, Randy Savage and Stone Cold Steve Austin. All the other answers have Undertaker in it.
Okay, so is there one with Undertaker and Seth Rollins?
Yes.
That
That's
one.
option C. That one?
That one. I'm just going to go on a wild guess here because that's really hard. Final answer.
Final answer. C. Undertaker and Seth Rollins. That is incorrect.
For the steal!
Wow.
I normally, now, the rules do stipulate that it's only the person who would go next. However, for questions number 13 through 15, I will allow all three of you, all the other two competitors a chance to steal. So one-man band, you have the chance to steal.
Okay, so to clear this question out again, it's people who is opponents who have gone in.
They've only been in title matches at WrestleMania. With regards to the main event titles, they've only been in 3 matches in the history of WrestleMania, and on all 3 matches they were the challenger, and on all 3 matches they won the match.
Okay. And so they've only challenged 3 times, but they've won each time.
Yes, they have won all 3 times. They've never walked in as champ.
San Antonio!
What a Sapangas. Okay. God. All right. What are the remaining answers?
Remaining answers. Here we go.
All right.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker. Randy Savage and Seth Rollins. Ric Flair and The Undertaker. Or Randy Savage and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm going to go Stone Cold and The Undertaker.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
You burned this one. That is correct!
Yeah!
The Undertaker and Stone Cold have never walked into WrestleMania as the champion.
Right, that's what I remember. Because Randy Savage did, and he lost.
Randy Savage did. Randy Savage, he's been in 3.
He lost to WrestleMania 5 to Hulk Hogan.
And he lost to Hogan, so that immediately eliminates him. Ric Flair has only been in 1 WWF World title match at WrestleMania, and he lost to Randy Savage at WrestleMania 8. Seth Rollins, for the record, in case you're wondering.
If anyone has audio in the background, please lower the volume. Please lower the volume.
And now, Seth Rollins has been in 2 World or Universal title matches at WrestleMania. It was when he cashed in and when he fought Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 35. He's won both, but he's only been in 2 as the challenger, so he didn't count. Stone Cold beat the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, once at WrestleMania 14, and he has 2 wins for the title against The Rock, WrestleMania 15 and 17 respectively. Undertaker beat Psycho Sid at WrestleMania 13. He beat Batista at WrestleMania 23, and he beat Edge at WrestleMania 24. So those are his 3 times in the main event against the champion. 2 points for the one-man bands.
Whew. Man.
Wait, wasn't Stone Cold $1 million champion at WrestleMania?
I mean for WWE or WWF main event titles. Just main event titles.
Yeah, main event. That's the keyword.
Yeah,
main event.
Yeah, that's the key word. Oh, Wow, that one had me on my feet there.
Man.
I told you it was the toughest question for a reason. You guys knocked out. Man, you guys are going for the 2-pointers. We're running out of options for 2 points. All right, Jfew, I believe it is your turn.
With 2
14.
points.
14.
Wow, he just
14.
he just wants the 2 points. Oh boy. Oh man, here we go.
Swinging for the fences.
He's swinging for the fences. Here we go. As of this recording, all of the following individuals listed have only each been involved in one WWE World Heavyweight or Universal title match at WrestleMania. So again, main event titles. And they've only been involved in one of them. And in that respective match, all of them went in as the champion and retained, except for A, Eddie Guerrero, B, Alberto Del Rio, C, CM Punk, D, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, E, AJ Styles, or F, The Miz.
They went in and they retained.
Yes, all of the people listed, except for one, has only been involved in one main event title match at WrestleMania. And
went in
all of them
and
retained, except for one of them.
Read it again. Read the other guys. Read the guys again.
Okay, I will. A. A. Eddie Guerrero. B. Alberto Del Rio. C.
B. Alberto Del Rio. Final answer.
Jeez, you don't want to hear the rest of them? So, you sure?
Yes.
That's your
Alberto
final
Del Rio.
answer.
Final answer.
Lou, what do you think?
Damn it, give me the answer already. You're killing me.
That is correct! Oh my god! Wow, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, seriously, wow.
I remember that match against Edge.
Wow, okay, all right.
It was the first match on the card. I was like, wow, that was a great match.
Oh, wow.
Wait a second. You're saying it's people who have gone in as the champion?
They've all gone in as champion and retained.
And they've all retained except for one person?
As in they've only been involved in the main event as champion one time. Or rather, they've only been involved as in the main event in one occasion. And in one occasion, yes. Del Rio had WrestleMania 29 against Jack Swagger also, but he's been involved in 2 main event title matches. Right. Or rather, main event-esque.
Oh, but wait, he lost it to Edge at WrestleMania?
He lost to Edge as the challenger, which makes him not fall in the same category.
Right. Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
That's what it was.
Got it.
That's what it was. Eddie Guerrero only has one title match. He retained at WrestleMania 20 against Kurt Angle. CM Punk retained against Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 28. Diesel retained at WrestleMania 11 against Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
AJ Styles retained at WrestleMania 34 against Shinsuke Nakamura. That's his only experience in a main event title match as of yet. And The Miz retained against John Cena at WrestleMania 27. His only experience going in as champ at WrestleMania. He hasn't been challenger or champion going into WrestleMania for the WWE World Heavyweight or Universe.
Wow.
And there we go. The scoreboard stands. OMB, you're in the lead. 6 points. Jfew, you're close behind. 4 points. And Jeff, you're at 3 points. And unfortunately, One Man Band has a chance to widen his lead. So, sir, what is your pick?
Okay, what's left?
What's left? Okay.
Hold on. One Man Band, before you make that selection, this might be a two-parter of audio for our podcast. This might be a two-parter.
All right. You know what? That's fine. Let's go to commercial break. Don't touch that dial, folks. We will be right back.